What's up, everybody? What's good? Sipping Crypto here, back to let you guys know what is good, what ain't, and what it is. You feel me? All right, what I have for you guys. I know you looking. I know you looking. Look, look. I know you peeping this. So go ahead and peep it. I want you to see this. Uh huh. Now look. This is I just made this. I just made this because I'm about to get into this TRON farming, but I like to have somewhat of a strategy. And I could have gotten more in depth with this chart and thrown in market caps and all this and that, but I got that information written down for me. Now if anybody wants me to, maybe I'll do that. I probably will do that later if I continue to use this chart just for a clear visual representation. But for right now, if you're looking at how to read this chart, let me tell you who this chart is for. This chart is for people who are already yield farming. People who are already yield farming can look at this chart and figure out what to do. Either sell or recycle. That's what I call these my little toilet papers. I don't know what else to call them. My little toilet rolls. You recycle all little, little rollovers. Um, and this chart can also be looked at for newbies. If you are brand new, trying to get into yield farming on Tron because of these incredibly low fees, then you want to. This chart can help you too. Yes, yes. This chart can help you too. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, okay. Let's say you are already yield farming. Let's start with that for those who probably have searched this and know what they're doing. If you're already yield farming, how you could look at this? Um, so you have your tokens. All right, you have your tokens, whether it be any of these down here, because they all have some kind of farming protocols, and you want to look for your token. So sun's pretty hot right now. What can you do with your sun? Well, they're in this little diamond. They call it decision. You have to make a decision here. You can either sell it, hopefully before they dumped it on you. And if they happen to dump it on you, man, then I guess you can wait till it rises up or sell it at that price. But you can also see that sun can be utilized. And there are a couple farmers that have a few plots here. All right. There are a couple farmers who are planting your sun, and they'll give you their lovely seeds in exchange. All right. So, sun, you can put in SSR, Sunshine Ranch, Dragon Ball, and Star Pool. So that's how that's how you read this chart if you are already yield farming. And as you can see, if I back out, there's not too many tokens out there that have any actual usage other than selling them as of yet. As of yet, as we said, this is a very new space. This chart could freaking blow up, and I'll probably get tired of adding to it. But as of today, it's updated. You can see I've added what was those new ones? Oh yeah, Star Pool, SFI, uh, Sunshine Ranch. I think I was just talking about that. SSR. I feel like there was one more. Oh yeah, Ice Cream, Ice. So, I've added the new ones. But right now, as it stands, there's not too many use cases for a lot of these tokens. And the one that has the most use case you can see here already is Pearl. So Pearl's still pretty much the safest to go into. If you got some Pearl, definitely move it around and grab you some of these other coins because they're probably going to be looking to, no pun intended, moon soon. Yeah, I'm so funny. But for real, now for the newbies. Okay, for you guys, that's pretty much how you look at this. All right. Another way for you guys to look at this, for you already farming, is you can see which coin, check to see which token you have, which of these that you probably already have. maybe follow these lines. I tried to make them as clear as possible. Maybe follow these lines, and then you can see what which farm you can get into. All right, so that's how you can look at this. And towards the end of the video, I'll do a nice scroll over this. I don't know. I'll try to post like a link to the picture. I don't know. People don't like links and don't like clicking on links. Maybe I'll send it to anybody who wants it personally. I don't plan on buying this. Maybe I'll sign up so I can export it as a SVG or PNG is one of the options, I believe. Maybe I'll just export the picture and export to PDF. I don't know. I don't know. If anybody wants to drop a comment, I'll figure out a way to get it to you. But just hold up to about the end of the video or scroll to it, and I'll just do a nice little pan over it for you. All right. Now I wanted to cover it for the newbies real quick. Uh, if you are new to yield farming, the best way to look at this, and I mean not just trying to eat too, that's me. I still have not gotten. I really have not gotten into this other than I've gotten into sun. I got a little bit of sun now. And when that's over, I'll probably have a little more sun. But I started to do this because I wanted to have a strategy on what to do. I don't want to just jump in this blind. Hearing a lot of people losing money having you know shit coins and worthless piece of tokens and as high risk as I am, I don't like just knowingly throwing money away. I like to have a rhyme and reason to it. So that's kind of where the whole idea from this chart comes in. So just a quick overview of what this whole situation kind of is. I think the best way you can think about this is okay, TRX here. TRON. Tron is like Tron's your Tron is your farm. All right, Tron is the estate. What you have here in the blue, TIE, USDT, USDJ, WTRX, and JST. These are your farmers. These are your farmers. Now the ones in the pink here, these are you can say these are your plots. These are the garden plots that each of these farmers contain. So you can already see there that if you invest in this farm, what you can do is invest in some of these farmers, and they will put, or uh, you can purchase the plots that they have here, and then their plots will yield you some plants, your tokens, and you can either sell that token or you can exchange that token to any other farmer, and they'll exchange or plant it on their whatever, and they'll give you some of their yields, some of their plants in exchange. I don't know. Did that make sense? Kind of rambled over there for a little bit. Got distracted, but so I hope that makes sense. This is your farm. These are the farmers. Uh, these are your plots, and these plots will yield you some plants over time. And then with those plants, you can either sell your plants or you can decide to exchange essentially those plants for other plants. And then, maybe if those plants will be worth more over time or at the time, you can sell that. You can sell that token. So that's essentially the name of the farming game. I hope that made some sense. So let's give you an example for the newbies. So you want to get into this. I think the first thing you want to do when you look at this is find out which tokens have a use case. Which plants are people looking to exchange? So Say you're one of the people who hopped in on the sun thing, and now you're like, whoa, man, all right, I got some sun. And if you look here, the only way you were able to get sun, which is why it's not kind of part of this tree, is through TRON. You had to buy some TRX, and then you had to stake that into the sun. So now you got some sun. What do you do with it? Well, you can sell it, but I think if I checked, sun had dropped significantly in price. So, all right. Well, you can either sell it the price it is now, or you can hope that it'll go back up because um, Sun is part of the whole Pearl protocol as well, in the sense that they're all part of Tie, and Tie is part of Tron, and they're all Justin Swap's babies. I guess is what you could, or Justin Swap. You see what we did there? They're all Justin's sons, uh, little babies. He made Pearl on the Tron Bridge, and Tron Bridge is all part of Tron Scan.io, and it's got Pearl, it's got Sun, and it's got Salmon Swap. And now Salmon Swap, the only place you can go into Sriracha, so maybe you can get you some Sriracha because everybody seems to be um, able to go to Sriracha. I saw that when I was in here. I was like, man, you can't do shit with Sriracha, but everybody's taking, but it's taking everybody's coins at this moment. So you want to get in here and you're like, all right, who has a use case? All right, so you maybe you want to get some Pearl. You know, I say Pearl, probably one of the safe bets, but maybe you don't want to get Pearl. Maybe you think Sun is still a good idea. It's new. Or maybe you want to go crazy and get some ink because for some reason ink, everyone's taking ink too. Go get it. So you go here and you're like, all right, this has a use case. How do I get Sun? All right, Sun links here to TRX. So all you need is some charm. All right, you want to do Pearl. All right, because it's got a lot of use cases. You want to get some Pearl. Pearl is linked to Tide, and it's also linked to Tron. And I think that's looks to be just about it. Might be able to get it through USDT, USDJ. If I remember correctly, I think you can, and that's kind of where these lines kind of come in at. And all these lines lead back to Tron. So no matter what, if you got Tron, you pretty much can get in anything. Not everything has a liquidity pool, which is pretty much how you get into Tron. Sometimes you got to stake Tie, USDT, USDJ. All right, so if you stake any of those, then you can get into this. Then you can get into get into Pearl. Get you some Pearl. Put that Pearl in Moon, Salmon Swap, Sriracha, Carrot, Whale, Dragon Ball. All right, and that's how you pretty much get started. Best suggestions, look at the charts. Um, Everything's pretty much gone down. I don't know, might be a good time to get in right before they blow up. And it's still pretty early. I know some things maybe even feel stalled out, played out, talked about too much, but this DeFi space moves quick. And I don't feel like a lot of people have gotten on to Tron yet. So I think you're still pretty early. Even if something, I mean, I'm not too sure if you want to hop in, anything too crazy, but if you at least try to go for these that have use cases for them, something where you can put them, maybe save yourself just in case the pump and dump happens and you got another coin that you can have. Maybe stack these coins. Who knows? Maybe have the biggest plot. I don't know. So hopefully that helped you guys out. I'm gonna just pan through this real quick just to kind of let you guys see these things and zoom in and out. All right. All right, guys. And yeah, just drop a comment. I'll email it to you or something if you want a copy of it. But until then, hope this was helpful for you. Uh, I'll be back with another video when I hop into these things. All right, this is Sipping Crypto. Peace.